So there is this enlightened master, and one day he's walking to the market, and together with him is his junior student. As they're walking to the market, they're approached by another of the ex-students of the master who left many years ago. That ex-student comes back, he sees the master, he walks over to the master, and he has some scores to settle. You know, he has some unfulfilled thoughts and ideas and emotions in his mind, and he wants to go and talk to the master. So he approaches the master looks at him, and the student says, "Master, I used to be, in your monastery many years ago, and then I left." The master says, "Yes." And now the student starts to offload on the master, literally to give him a download of everything the student has been thinking and seeing and feeling and waiting to share with the master. And he goes on talking about how the master is wrong and what he taught was wrong. And the master is just listening calmly with folded hands. Next to the master is his young assistant, the young student. And that student is like stunned, like shocked, like, how come my master is not saying anything in reply? How come my master is not arguing? How come he's not defending or saying to this boy what is wrong, right? What the boy is saying is wrong. How come the master is not correcting the boy? But no, the master is very calm and peaceful. Finally, this ex-student runs out of steam. After telling everything he wants to the master about what the master said and how it's wrong and what he actually believes and what is right, the boy runs out of steam, so he stops. And then he asks the master, he says, "So, what do you think about what I've said? Everything I've said, what do you have to say about this?" The master looks at him calmly and with folded hands, he says, "You're right. Whatever you have said, you're right. That's it. You're right." So now this ex-student is like kind of stunned. He has nothing more to say, right? Because he was expecting an argument. He was expecting a counterpoint from the master. Well, master offers no fight, no counterpoint. So this student runs out of steam. He says, "Okay then, don't forget, okay, I'm right." And he goes away. Master very happily continues to the marketplace. His young student with him together. A few steps ahead, that young student can't keep quiet anymore. So he looks at the master and he says, "Master, how come you didn't correct that ex-student of yours? Everything he was saying was wrong. I know you also know it's wrong, right? It doesn't align with whatever you have been teaching. That student was wrong. Why didn't you correct him?" And the master looks at him and he says, "Because every day we make a choice. And today my choice is to be happy, not to be right. My choice today is to be happy, not to be right." Let him believe whatever he believes. We maintain our own happiness.